Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, and we all know what that means. It's Wreck This Journal Wednesday. So I'm just going to show you guys the progress that I made on my Wreck This Journal this past week. My mom brought me home one of these little, I don't know what they're called exactly, but they're like little plastic envelope holder things. They're almost like the things that are in picture albums that hold the pictures in the book. Yes, people at her work were throwing these things away. And she remembered where I said that I wanted something to put all the pages that I've torn out of my book back in my Wreck This Journal and keep them in there. So she brought me one home. I don't know how to sew, so I don't know how to sew, so my mom helped me sew this little plastic photo album thing into the back of my book. So I just put all of my pages that I ripped out in there. I highly recommend to get one of these little pocket things if you're wanting to save the pages that you have to rip out of your Wreck This Journal. This is just a good and easy little way of keeping them all in there after you've ripped them out. Because I personally don't want to throw them away after. If you don't have one of these and you don't know where you can get one of these, I'm sure that a Ziploc baggie or something around that area would work. This was the make a paper airplane page, and I have no idea how to make a paper airplane. I tried and I failed miserably, but at least I tried. And my mom said this was how she used to make her paper airplanes when she was a little kid. So she went ahead and folded it for me, and I still don't think it looks like a very good paper airplane, but oh well. And I just very badly colored it different rainbow colors and put some sparkly nail polish all over it to make, but this is my wonky paper airplane that I made out of my create an airplane with this page. But I feel like I'm not alone in this, because I feel like mostly everybody who has a Wreck This Journal does not know how to make a paper airplane, and everybody's paper airplanes end up looking like this. Woo! That failed. This was the tear out and crumple page. I don't know why, but my cat is amused by paper wads. Like, whenever you tear out a piece of paper and you crumple it up and you throw it, she runs after it like it's a ball, like it's something to play with. And I don't know why, but just how prissy my cat is and how cute and little she is. She reminds me of Marie from the Aristocats. It's always been one of my favorite Disney movies. So I decided I was going to draw Marie on this page and color the entire page pink. And I just put some music notes and some hearts around her and just made it kind of girly. And on the back I put ladies do not start fights but they can finish them, which is from the movie. And then I just crumpled it up and I let Cuddles and Wubsy go to town on it. And she actually ripped it with her tooth because she was trying to like pry it open. I took pictures before and after of this page, and I also filmed my cats playing with it. So you're going to be seeing that in a video sometime soon. But this is what the front of the page looks like. She's always been one of my favorites from the Aristocats. And this is Cuddles' tooth mark where she bit into my page. And then this is the back of the page. I love that quote. I think it's so cute. But yeah, that was my tear out and crumple page. I'm going to do something different this time and start from the back of my book. The collect the letter W here page, and my mom brought more magazines home from work. This page is almost completely filled up and finished, and then this page still has a little work, but it's almost there. But my W's. Doodle over top of this page, and I was just thinking of different little cute cartoon characters that I could doodle in here, like cartoons that I used to watch from my childhood. And I was thinking of Rugrats because that was always one of my favorite cartoons when I was a little kid. Angelica's Barbie, Cynthia, I just thought she looked really easy to draw, so I just ended up drawing her in here. And I also drew Buttercup the unicorn from Toy Story 3, And then I just drew a cute little sunshine because my friend JR, his nickname for me is Sunshine. So I just drew a cute little sunshine in here. And I also drew one of the aliens from Toy Story because they've always been my favorite. And then I just tried drawing Elmo, and then I just colored the entire page turquoise, which is my favorite color, and just put some little hearts and smiley faces around it. I really like this page, and I love the way that it turned out. And I would have to say, the Sunshine and Cynthia would have to be my favorite. I love the way Cynthia turned out, and I love the little cute sunshine that I made. And then on the back of this page was figure out a way to attach these two pages together. And so I just sewed, or I had my mom sew the top of it, and then stapled the side of the pages together, and then glued the bottom. So I figured I would just have all three. But I love this page, and I love. And then on the other side, my dad surprised me with some airheads the other night, and we all shared them. I wanted to save my wrappers afterwards because I just thought of including them into my Wreck This Journal for some reason, because I just took some airhead candy wrappers and taped them to the other side. I might actually tape two more down here because I don't like the way this looks. So, but airheads are yummy, and I've always been one of my favorite candies when I was a little kid. So, I had to include them in here. But I love this page, and I feel like this does give this book a more wrecked look. Which I feel like I say that about everything, but it does. This was the write a list of more ways to wreck this journal. Mom brought me home this page out of a magazine, and it had cats and like hot guys like abs on it, and I was like, I could describe my life more than this page. I was gonna glue it in here, and I lost it, and I have no idea what I did with it. I think that I may have accidentally threw it away, which I'm really sad about. So I was just doodling and figuring out what I could do with this page, and for some reason I just thought of drawing a smiley face with glasses and its tongue sticking out because I thought it would be cute and really easy to draw. And then I just started adding on to it, and I made him into a hippie. And I really like the way that it looks. This is my hippie. He started off as a smiley face, and then he ended up being a hippie. But I love it. I love the way his tie-dye shirt turned out. I just like the way it looks. I think it's cute. And I gave his fingers peace sign. I don't really like the way that looks, but you know. And then I'm just doodling on this page as I go along with it, like it's kind of a work in progress, as I've said. But I just put peace on here and added more things to it as well. I put throw the book aggressively at the wall, which I did. Your cat play with the page or the entire book, which I also did. Flip the cover back and bend it until it sticks out, which I did, but it's kind of losing its stick out-iness. So I may have to do it again, but like I said, I'm just kind of doing this page as I go along with it. But that's what it looks like so far. But I'm just going to keep adding doodles to it. This was the collect fruit stickers here. Stickers you find on Bought Fruit. And I had added one sticker to this a couple of weeks ago. And I got more bananas. I've noticed that all my stickers have came from bananas so far. I must really like bananas. But that thing of bananas had two stickers on them. And it's a different type of bananas. So I have two different banana stickers on here that I added. Every time we go grocery shopping, I'm going to try to get at least some sort of fruit so I can get a sticker and add it to this page. This was the document your dinner, rub, smear, splatter your food, use this page as a napkin page. I have been putting this page off for the longest time because I'm terrified that if I rub something in here, it's going to smell and it's going to start to grow mold on it, which I really don't want because I don't want to have to throw this book away after I worked so hard on it. But the book is all about like going against what you would originally do. I would go ahead and do it anyways. So the other day we were having spaghetti, and I just decided that I'm going to take some of my spaghetti and rub it all over this page. So I did, and it looks nasty. My cat Cuddles came up on my lap, saw the spaghetti on the page, and started licking it off the page in my book. And I thought that was hilarious. So I documented what kind of food it was that Cuddles licked some of the spaghetti off of it. And then I just put some tape over top of it so it wouldn't leak through to the other side of the other page. And so it wouldn't get the rest of the book nasty. But I am seriously going to cry if this gets mold on it or something like that, because I really don't want to throw this book away. You can't really see it for the shine on the tape, but this is my disgusting spaghetti stain. But I did it, finally. And then on the other side, up here is where I documented what I did. And this was supposed to be spaghetti with meatballs, but it looks more like pizza, I've been told by my dad and Tiffany. And it kind of does. I can see where they're coming from now. But I tried. And up at the top, I just tried to draw a fork and like spaghetti wrapped around the fork. And I put spaghetti with ragu sauce and Parmesan cheese. Cuddles licked some off page. So, this is my disgusting document your dinner page. I will keep you guys updated. If this starts growing mold on it, I will show you guys in another video. I'm not throwing this book away, even if it does grow mold. And then the last thing that I did to my Wreck This Journal this past week was I added more secrets to hide a secret message somewhere in this book page. I told you guys that I had already done this, and I felt like it was too small of a secret and that I needed to add more to it. So I went back in again with a white marker, which doesn't show up very well on these pages, and added more secrets to it, but I'm not going to tell you where or what they are because they're a secret and you're not supposed to know. That was all the progress that I made on my Wreck This Journal this past week, and I hope you guys liked it. I will see you guys next time.